So just so you guys know, I have been around this industry for 53 years, as many of you know, but I've seen a lot, done a lot, watched a lot of people do the same things over and over and over. When Fix launched, when we realized what Fix could be and what it has been since we've launched it, this is a different animal. So whatever your previous experience has been, it does not matter. It doesn't matter unless you think it does. See, that's the big deal today. It's about what's going to happen in your mindset today over the next 40 minutes or so when I show you some things, exactly how to do this. Exactly. There is going to be no secret about how to. The question is, will you? That is the only question. And here's what's up. Before I get started, just so you know, I'm a little fired up today. I'm a little excited. And I'm a little red. What's what we call, I'm a red personality. Some of you guys who've been through different personality types and all those different things, animals, way too many syllables in Greek, and all these different things. A red personality is somebody who's very driven. When I get on a task, I can stay on that thing for a long freaking time until it's done. Now, there might be dead bodies along the way, but we're getting stuff done. Now, as it turns out, the Lord has helped me to be more yellow and care about people, so I don't do that like I used to in my early days. But so I learned how to do that. I'm also quite what's called green, very analytical. So I can take concepts and help people understand them. So what I don't have a lot of is the blue, the sanguine personality, the otter. I'm not that guy that likes to have a ton of fun all the time. That's not really my personality, but I do like to have fun just when we're getting stuff done. Today is about red and green. That's what this is about. And so I'm going to keep it very, very real with you guys. Very real. So you're going to not be able to look back at this and say, well, he didn't tell me that. I'm going to tell you exactly what needs to be done. Now, some of you, to make this happen, will have to let go of other things. If you want to, now remember, I'm talking about creating $5,000 a month residually. Let me ask you right now, how much do you make right now? Nobody answering that question. Just in your mind, how much do you make right now? Whatever the number is, it doesn't really matter. The question is, okay. The question is, what do you give to create that income? That's the question. How many hours a week do you give to make the income you make today? And you might be doing things that you've been doing for a long time and they create some sort of an income, whatever that is, it's fine. So when we're talking about creating an additional, and the 5,000 is only a stepping stone, by the way. If you get to 5,000 before the end of the year, you'll be making 10 grand a month in no time at all next year. So what would that be worth to you? Would it be worth letting go of a couple of things in your life? If you could really do that. It's going to take a little bit of focus. Now, the way we build today is completely different than the way we did before 2020, where we would drive, man, I would drive, when I was building my last company to a very, very high rank, I was 5 days a week. I'm not making this up. I would drive 2 to 5 hours one way, 5 days a week to go build. 2 to 5 hours one way is what I was doing. Today, it's all Zoom, pretty much. You sit at your house, for crying out loud. What are we really talking about? So you can tell I'm a little fired up. Going to be pretty real with you today, but I love you all and I want you to win. I detest this industry for one reason, because a lot of people come in with high hopes, goals, dreams, and then they don't get them because they don't get the understanding. They won't go develop themselves in many cases like they would need to grow, and they have short-term vision. I'm asking you today, I am begging you to have longer-term vision right now. And if that requires some change in your life, then that's what it requires. But if you can just focus for a little while, add some hours to this for a little while, you're going to see why it's so important. And before the end of this year, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, and then I'm going to dive into this. We already have, as you guys probably are aware, we have people that have come in from other companies. They are top income earners right now in other companies. They have signed up here under aliases, of course, which is totally fine, because when they saw this little guy right here, they said, oh, snap, don't want to miss that. And so, so we know that we have that. We have doctors that are joining only after they've done their research. Then they say, wow, this is a breakthrough product. Then join. Now, if you guys have been around this industry for any time at all, you know doctors tend not to do these things. We got them jumping in like crazy because this is so different. This changes the game, guys. This thing right here. We have social media influencers by the dozens that are in and more coming, and that they're going to make bank here. This is a different thing. So I just want you to understand why all that's important, because as we move forward, and I'm going to get to something, the last slide I showed today is going to get you to this place. As we move forward and the testimonies over the next 3, 4, 5 months continue to expand, and we see certain things, certain trends in the testimonies, our story is only going to grow. You're going to hear a huge sucking sound in the industry. That's going to be all the people from other companies coming to our company. That is what is about to happen. People are going to start bringing teams of people because no other company in the industry is really winning big. And so there's a lot of people looking, and they see the growth that's happening, and they're going to feel it through the social media stuff. They're going to feel it, and they're going to start coming. Companies, it's already started, just so you know. Companies will start bringing their whole company in and sell the products through our marketplace. This is the beauty of having a marketplace. On top of everything else we have, they're going to bring thousands of people, all those things, you guys, before the end of the year. All that's going to happen. Mark it down. You can put it down today and say, check Terry on whatever, December 15th. You watch what's going to happen. Now, some of you are going to believe this and start to take action. Some of you are going to keep doing exactly what you're doing. And you get the choice. It's your business. I hope you take action. So, woo, we are ready to dive in. I need some specs. So, hey, Jeff Flanagan. Oh, I thought I had my other shirt. I had my red, green, and white striped shirt there real quick, and then I saw yours and changed. Okay, here we go. Share screen. Here we go. So here's what we're going to do first. I have shown some of you guys this. I need to get out of this. You go away. There we go. Go away. I've shown some of you guys these before, but I want to show you specifically. Let's do that. I want to show you because this stuff I'm gonna start at one point and I'm gonna get you to the end here in literally 20 minutes. At least that's my hope. So this was, some of you guys saw this, some of you didn't. That's okay. You'll understand it today just fine. My laptop would just go as fast as I want to go. That would be tremendous, but it's not going as fast as I want it to go. Come on. All right, so this is, so I talked about this, I've talked about this a couple of times. There we go. All right, June 30th, my number is June 30th. Everybody, a lot of people were freaking out from the 30th to the 1st. Everybody was freaking out because the numbers changed. That happens all the time. Through the course of the month, it all comes back and everybody worked it. We worked it out, but I want to show you why this is such a big deal. So on the 30th of last month, June, I was at 27 personals. That's number of people that currently in that month had 50 points for themselves, 50 points personally. Just so you guys know, a customer who buys a 30 snap kit at $99 counts for one of your actives, okay? Customers count, reps count. They all count, just so you know. 27, and I ended at triple diamond. The next day, July 1st, I had one active, because in the month of July, one person of my personals has an auto ship on the 1st. And because of that, I had one active, not 27 anymore, but I knew that over the course of the month, that would change, and I'll show you. And I was listed as an emerald because the highest rank I had hit until June was emerald. That was back in December, just so you know. My business had been running what's called Ruby volume, right around, on my right team, right around $5,000 a month. These things. Okay, so here are the other boxes, just so you can see them. This is June 30th and July 1st. So at the end of the month, you can see right here, ended just close 74,790, and then on July 1st, I was at 3,000 because this is the first day of the month. Our QV accumulates monthly. Listen. This right here is what determines your rank when it comes to gemstones. Now look, we have bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. Those are metals, M-E-T-A-L-S, metals. bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. Platinum is what we're going to talk about today. Get to 12 personals as fast as humanly possible. That is the only mission for most of you right now. How fast can you get to platinum? I'm going to show you that by the time I get done. But the medal ranks, gold, bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. 2 people personally sponsored, 4, 8, 12 personally sponsored. The gemstone, silver, ruby, emerald, diamond, and beyond, are based on 2 teams QV, left and right. Okay, that's that number right there, your pay, and that happens every month. And at the end of every month, it resets. What doesn't get used up on your big team carries over. So you get to match against it, just so you know. And if you don't understand that, as time goes on, you will. And you'll probably get it before I'm done here today. So this is the rank that happens monthly. The CV happens weekly. Okay, this is what you actually get paid on is CV, commissionable volume. You get paid on it because it's commissionable, CV, okay? This determines your rank, this determines your pay. All that you need to worry about, everybody, are the numbers down here. How many people are on your team? That will determine all the rest, okay? If you will just focus on building a business and not chasing a rank, this will go a lot better for you, okay? Heading ranks is great, and there are times when you want to stretch to hit ranks. 1,000%, you want to stretch. However, what you're trying to do is build a business, not hit a rank, okay? The ranks come as you build your business correctly. So now remember, on day 1 of this month, I had 1 personal, 1. Today it's 21 because I put some more personals in, and the auto ships, people have placed orders or they got customers or whatever, and they have become active. That's okay. Remember, 12, that's the magic number right there, 12. That's what, well, that's to start. That's to start. Those of you who want to make big money here, you should be thinking 50 personals, not 12, 50. I'm talking to only a handful of you right now. If you want to make $50,000, $100,000 a month, you need to be thinking 50 personals, not 12. For those of you who are looking at 5, 10,000 a month, 12 is where you start. That's just where you start, but you need to get to 12. So remember, on day 1, I was at $3,000 in volume on my right team. Today, it is almost 69,000 because over the course of the month, orders happen. People are coming in. People are growing their teams. And every time somebody joins, boom, volume goes up over the course of the month. So that's what happens monthly now. And so I'm going to leave that there for right now. And when I get to the PowerPoint that I'm about to get to, I'm going to come back to this. But before I do that, I want to show, so right up here, one Victoria White. You guys all know, well, maybe don't know, but most all of you know Victoria. She hit diamond. She got in on the 4th of June last month and hit diamond last month in 23 days or something like that. Hit diamond. Now I want you to see her back office today because now she's 525 QV away from hitting diamond again this month. She hit diamond in month 1. Okay. Victoria, are you able to unmute, please?
Yes, I can confirm that.
How's it going, champion? How many personals have you put in total? I see it says 13 here, but that's not the total. That's just what's...
Yeah, I think we're at 18 or 19. I'm not sure.
Beautiful. 18 or 19. I want you guys to hear these things. 18 or 19 personals. And last month you had, how many personals have you put in this month? Rough number.
Oh, probably, I don't know, 6 or, let's see, I had maybe 14. So I probably put in about 1 or 2 a week.
Okay,
so,
about 4 or 5 new personals this month. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay, so 14 last month, 4 or 5 this month. Okay, you guys tracking with me. Okay, she didn't stop at 12. That's my point. And now here's why that's such a big deal. Her volume is continuing to maintain. Actually, she'll probably hit today diamond again. Today's what, the 20th. 20 days into the month, she'll hit diamond. Next month, she'll hit diamond around the 15th. The next month, it'll be around the 12th or the 9th, because the team keeps growing. When you focus on these numbers down here, everybody, these numbers up here grow. Man, I hope you guys understand. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some love. Somebody tell me you get it. Give me a thumbs up or a heart or something if you get it, because this stuff right here is gold. When I talk about a masterclass, I'm telling you the secret. Focus on building a business. What does that mean? Bodies. Putting people in. Don't try to shoot for ranks and big. A lot of people like to sell big packages and, well, can we get a $4,000 pack to get people? No, we're not doing that. We don't do that crap here. That doesn't happen. We are building businesses to help people win long term. So Victoria, I need to ask one more question. If you are open to answering it, I'm going to go out on a limb. And are you okay if I ask you a question about how much income you've made in the first 2 months?
Yeah, if you're okay with me. I didn't think that was something we could share.
No, everybody here is a rep. This is not enticement.
Yeah.
This is not enticement. These are just the numbers, you guys. I would imagine you've made somewhere between $6,000 and $7,000 so far.
You're about right.
Okay. I know that because I know the numbers. The numbers are the numbers, guys. I would imagine in the first month, in your first month, then you probably made somewhere between $4,500, right around $4,000 to $4,500, right? $4,000 to $4,500.
Yes.
And this, so far this month, it's a couple thousand more. It'll be yet a couple of thousand more. And there is a diamond pool bonus that many of you don't even know about that she will hit again this month. And that will pay out more money on top of that. Here's why this is such a great story. Victoria, you said that you've done several of these. Is that a correct statement?
Yeah, several programs.
Several businesses like
programs.
This. Yes.
Yes, a few.
A few. And you said that success for you was getting your products paid for.
Yes. Up to this point. And we're
right,
talking 100 plus programs over 30 years.
100. Wow. Okay. I did a video the other day about if you stop swinging, you don't get hits. If you keep swinging, you get hits. And every once in a while, you hit a home run. What Victoria just said is she did not stop swinging the bat. She kept looking for something. And Victoria, can you confirm or deny that Fix caused a different result in the effort you put in?
Oh, huge. It's about the product, it's about the company, and it's about the timing and the tools and the leadership. It's a whole different ball game. The number of people saying yes to this is like nothing I've ever seen before.
Yep.
And now we've got huge testimonials that are allowing us to even get more. You know, I mean, Tim's losing weight.
Exactly. All these things are going to matter, you guys. So that's Victoria. Thank you so much, Victoria. Appreciate you sharing. And I mean, she's just crushing. But she's crushing because she has a team of people that are crushing. Here's a guy most of you have never heard of. He just hit Sapphire. And, you know, he'll be Ruby here in the next, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 days. He'll be Ruby. And this is a guy that's going to be Diamond. Why? Because I can tell. Why? Because he's focusing on putting personals in. This is why it's so important. When I get to these slides, I'm showing you these for a reason. 15 personals right now. And so what's active now? He's got some other actives happening before the end of the month, meaning they're going to get their auto ship in from last month. And he will be Ruby this month. And been in maybe 5 weeks at this point. 5 weeks. Just keep these numbers in mind, you guys. Here's another one. Most of you have never heard of this guy unless you are on his team. But Jerry is just crushing. And right now you're going to see he has 2 personals currently active. Now, he knows that before the end of the month, he will have 12 because the auto ships, because he got in late last month. He joined late last month. He put in a bunch of people, 12 at least, and hit Sapphire in his first 2 weeks in. He focused on personals. And now he will be an Emerald before the end of this month. These are foregone conclusions. This is going to happen. not because they are so great, even though these are great, great people. They understand this. They got busy. They know how to help their people. But what they did was go put personals in and use a system that works. So this is Emerald. Next year, next month, he will be a diamond. It's going to happen. So I'm just saying, guys, these numbers that I'm going through this with you for a reason. Let me show here we go. Donna Pence, again, got in about like the 4th, 5th of last month, hit Emerald, and she's back to Emerald already, knocking on the door of Diamond. Second, not even 2 months in, what are we, 6 weeks, 6.5 weeks, knocking on the door of Diamond. Look at the number of personals. That will go up this month because she's got more personals than that because they just don't have their auto ship yet. So understand, guys, that the things I'm talking about, I'm not making up what I'm about to tell you. That's my takeaway here. Not making this up. So hopefully everybody's got some what I'll refer to as religion here. And so, whoa, we got all this chat again. So let me figure this out. I gotta rid of you. That's you. That's okay. Now I gotta mute somebody. Hang on a second here. There we go. Perfect. All right. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get over here to my PowerPoint. This. All right, gang. This is being recorded. Everybody's going to get access to this. You can take notes. I would highly, highly, highly recommend that you make a note. And as I go through this, that you look at your own situation. I could have done this on everybody's team. Could have done that. Everybody's situation. Know where you're at. Be honest with yourself about your self-talk. What do you say to yourself about yourself? Are you the person that believes you will have success, or are you the person that believes you will not? Your subconscious will not know the difference. It will believe what you're saying to yourself, what you're thinking. If you believe for success, you will have a greater chance of it. If you don't, you will self-sabotage. You will come up with something like, no offense to anybody, but these snaps don't squirt out right. I don't know if I can do this. Whatever. If you want to let that be the thing that holds you back, great, that's your choice. Well, somebody didn't lose weight in the first 22 hours. Yeah, if you want to let that be the thing that holds you back, feel free. We got a whole marketplace of products. If you're not in the Telegram, or specifically my Telegram group for my team, you may not have seen all the testimonials. I know that there are other Telegram groups where there are great testimonials. I'm seeing them. And if you haven't had a result, look at the results from other people. Oh my goodness. And when I get done here, there's going to be a way that we've got something building right now that's going to be available to everybody at the right time, but you'll see what that is. But right now, we're talking about building a residual income. And I'm going to just sing a song. This is how we do it. This is it right here, okay? So this is by the numbers. Number 1, get to platinum as fast as humanly possible. That is 12 active personals, meaning people you personally bring in are active, meaning they've done 50 points in a month. Again, listen, that could be a customer buying the 30 snap kit. Everybody should already have customers. You should already have them. If you don't, it's because you're not talking about it. You're not sharing it. Everybody should have customers already. I'll bet 75% of everybody that is talked to would try this as a customer. And there you are. And you get paid on that, just so you know. You get a commission. If they buy a $99 pack and just buy it once, you get 20 bucks. If they put it on subscribe and save, you get 10 bucks a month. But if they try it for 30 days, they're going to get a result, and then they're going to sign up anyway. So just get customers. It's okay. But what I'm talking about here are people that are in the business, reps. Having 12 personals, if you got customers, that's great. But I'm talking about building a business. The customers are great. That's a serendipity. That's awesome. 12 people. Now, Listen, there are 12 days, including today, because it's still early in the day, including today, there are 12 work days left in this month. If you have 0 personals, you can get 1 person a day signed up and hit platinum if you want to. Some of you already have 4 or 5 people in. Well, what does it take to get another 6 or 7? What does it take? How many people you got to reach out to? I'll guarantee you it's more than 12. It's more than 12. So understand this, guys. Get to platinum as fast as possible. How many people do you got to reach out to? I have no idea. It depends on your credibility, your sphere of influence, your experience, your belief in yourself, your belief in this. All those things come into play. If you're questioning everything all the time, it's going to be hard for people to follow you. Just keeping it real. If you will look at the results that people are having and just trust that the clinical trial and all the research that's been done over the decades is actually real, and use that as the thing that you're going to utilize for your belief, then great, do that. Don't just look at your own situation. Too many people are allowing, I didn't lose a lot of that. There's just way more benefit to this than that. But look at what everybody else, look at what happened to the masses. That's my point. And use that as your belief. Okay, number 2. Here, get to platinum as fast as possible. Now, here's the reality. If you hit platinum in 1 month, you can expect to be sapphire, which is $2,500 in volume on each team within a month. Just like I just showed you. You get to platinum. If you will take today and go, okay, I am going to do whatever it takes to get 12 people personally sponsored this month, before the 31st, you got 12 days. If you will do that, you will be sapphire next month. Because the numbers are the numbers, just like you saw. Here's why. Because platinum equates to about 50 people. Now, there are people who have come in and in 1 week personally sponsored 12 people. Now, that's not 50, obviously, but over the course of a month, if we talk about just in terms of months, if you are a platinum, it will turn into, or by the time you get to platinum, if it takes you 4 weeks, you'll have about 50 people on your team. Because every platinum equates to about 50 people, because the people they've brought in have brought other people in. And if you put 12 in a week, you might not have 50 that week, but within a couple, 3 weeks, you will. It's just what happens, gang. When you're moving fast, people join. People like that. They want momentum. They want that growth creates momentum. It creates belief. And the speed is what we're after in a business like this. So every platinum is roughly equivalent to 50 people on your team. Why is that important? 1 platinum on each team will put you at ruby. Meaning, of the people that you personally put in, or anybody that shows up, candidly, you don't even have to personally put them in, you'll be a ruby if you have a platinum on each team at 5,000 in volume. And so, and at 5,000, just so you know, if we're looking at $5,000, it's very simple math. If I go to $5,000 in volume, $5,000 in volume, and I divide by 5, that's going to be your income, $1,000. $1,000 a month. Forget check match. That doesn't include any check match. It doesn't include any new sales. At a ruby, $1,000 plus all the other income, probably somewhere between $1,500 and $2,000 a month as a ruby. 1 platinum on each side. Next, with a ruby on each side, you will be at minimum emerald, minimum. Probably closer to diamond, but at minimum emerald. Now, whether you have these people at ranks or not, if you have the bodies in there, the bodies are going to be what determine it, regardless of whether you have the ranks, meaning people at ranks. And I'll show you the numbers before we get done. So 1 ruby on each team puts you at emerald. And at emerald, you're looking at probably $3,000 a month in income. That's just the number, what it's going to be. With an emerald on each side, you're looking at double diamond. Not just diamond, double diamond. And at this point, 25,000 on each team, minimum, just residual, $5,000 a month in residual. Then check match on top of that. And this includes no new sales happening. Of the 200 people that are in on each team, no one putting anybody else in. You're looking at 5,000 a month. And so the whole key here, guys, well, there it is. But double income, 5,000 a month minimum, literally minimum. Number one key, focus on you getting to platinum as fast as possible. This is it right here. When you do that, you can tell that story. Other people will do the same thing. How fast can you get to platinum? Some of you will have spillover. Not everybody. Not everybody. So what is spillover? People that are being placed on your team. If you have that situation, fantastic. But everybody needs to be thinking about building 2 teams. And if you can get focused on, I need to build 2 teams myself, that's the way to approach this. If you get help, meaning you have other people that are in and building as well, that's fantastic. That's even better. It's going to happen faster. And over time, that's going to become almost everybody. If we're doing this the right way, almost everybody's going to get help, meaning spillover. And so if you don't understand spillover, see my video that I've put out about how to get paid. I put that on all kinds of pages and everything. And I'll put it up here in the chat before we get done. But I explain exactly how all that works. I'm not going to go through all that today because we've already done all that. This right here, gang, get to platinum as fast as possible. These numbers are just numbers. It is not about how great you are. It is not. It's about this guy right here being very attractive to a lot of people. And just so you know, I talked about what's going to happen over the next 3, 4, 5 months, probably sometime around November, December, to be candid. Here's what's going to happen. As we continue to share myfixstory.com, please, 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 please hear me. If you guys have not shared, if you have a testimony, I do not care what the testimony is. Put it in My Fix Story. Put it in. Go there. Go to My Fix Story and put it in. Everybody's like, well, where are these testimonies? Well, people got to put them in before we get them out. So we got to get them in. But then we have to look at them. Are they compliant? How can we use this? We'll ultimately have a page. We'll have something where all of these are available. But we got to have them go in before we can get them out to everybody. You got to put your stories in here. Let me give you an idea. We talk about fat loss all the time, and that's what we're going to keep doing. We're not going to deviate from that. But let me just say this. If you, in your reality, in your experience, are having other benefits like digestive health, you're noticing a difference in your bowel movements or urination at night, gentlemen. If you guys are noticing these things, please put them into My Fix Story, please. I'm not claiming that people are going to have this happen. I'm saying that if it's your reality, we want to know it. Blood sugar levels. If by chance you're seeing a difference in blood sugar levels, please put that in. I'm not saying you're going to get a benefit in blood sugar levels. I'm saying that if it's your experience, we want to know. If your blood pressure is going down, we want to know. Not saying it will. If you're getting better sleep, I'm not saying you will, but if you are, we want to know. If you have less inflammation in your body, joints, aches, pains, all this, if you're having that, we want to know. Here's why, guys. If one person, we've been 2-3 weeks on Fix max, and we're already hearing stories from people. One person with a story about, let's just say, blood pressure is nothing. It's just an anomaly. 5 people, it's like, that's interesting. If we have 30, 40 people that are saying my blood pressure did this, months from now, we can tell a different story. But we can't do that without seeing all the results. We're like the largest clinical trial in history right now. There are thousands of people. If we get these stories in, if we get numbers of stories like this, that can help, because there's going to come a time, some of you have already asked, well, what happens when somebody hits their weight goal? They're going to stop buying this. Well, not if they have other health benefits. Cognitive changes. Are you sensing cognitive changes? Are you have more clarity? All these different things, your energy, autoimmune issues. Are these things happening to you? I'm putting these up here because they are already happening to people. If they're happening to many people, that tells us something. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm talking about. This right here, 6 months down the road, will be a big deal for all of us. Please get to myfixstory.com. Get your testimonies in. If you put a testimony in this week and another one in 2 weeks, great. Fantastic. It's all good. We need to see more of the same thing. That's the whole point. So this is back. So that's why this is part of the sucking sound, by the way. As we have more, as we realize more benefits of this particular product, and more people are having these testimonies, it only helps all of us. Okay? As we grow, as social media grows and testimonies are shared on social media and the teams are coming over, there's going to be a buzz about Marketplace Global, and it's going to attract other people. And I'm just telling you, it's already happened. I reached out to people a month or two ago about this. They didn't get in. Well, now they are. Why? Because they're seeing stuff on social. See, some people need the thing needs to happen before they can see it. Visionaries can see it before it happens. And today I'm asking you guys to think like a visionary. Think like a visionary. What does that mean? Believe that a thing is going to happen before it does. I know not everybody can. The Bible says that God's people perish for lack of vision, for lack of knowledge. You've got to be able to see where this is going. And this is why I showed you the numbers before I went through the numbers. They work. And the last thing I want to show you before we get done here, this part right here, I'm going to show every one of you how to help yourselves, how to help your teams. Because, let's get back over here. Come here, you. Get out of there. Go away. Stuff around. Here we go. Back here. There is a report. Okay. Over here, when you come to my business and you go to Report Center, right there, you click on Report Center. There's going to come up a bunch of reports over here. And when this populates, you'll see under Quick Reports down at the bottom. Give me just a second here. Quick Reports. Way down here at the bottom, you're going to see. Oh, maybe it's already there. I got to move this thing again. This thing is just so irritating. All right, rank report right there. Rank report right there. Everybody see that, what I'm circling right there? Rank report. When I click that, it's going to show me on my team who is at rank, meaning for this month, by the way. So here we go. Was I on? Okay, this is mine. Yeah. 80. Viewing as okay, because I'm viewing as Donna Pence. That's why. Okay. Okay, I can see on Donna because she was the last person I had up there. When I click on reports and her name is up in the team dashboard, I'm seeing her team. I'm seeing Donna Pence's team right here. So Doug Wilkinson, I know, was at Sapphire last month. He's at Gold this month. I could go in and look at Doug and see what his situation. How much does he need to get to whatever rank? Monica Best, same thing. All these names. Apologize if you guys are sad that I'm showing your names on here. It just showed up. But I can see last month, Brandon at Silver. Today, Sapphire. I know. Okay, that's growing. That's why I want to go check. When I see here, Bruce Nelkin was Sapphire Gold. I want to go in and see how can I help him get to Sapphire again. If not, Ruby. And so I want to go in and see the numbers. Adrian here, Silver and Silver. Somebody was at no rank and now at bronze. So you guys get the idea here that you can go see in this particular report who is hitting ranks. So let me come back here to home real quick and I'll do something. I'm going to go to the same report. It's the same thing that you just saw there. Report Center and how to populate. Give me a second. The reason this is such a big deal is because I know it tells me where to work. It will tell you where to work. So as an example, on with the report. Thing's not working as fast as oh, that's fantastic. Okay, here we go. So when I come back down here to rank report, I'm going to look in here and I can go, I'm going to do one thing. Well, so I'll just tell you. Again, I really hope you guys don't mind me sharing these things, but there's a gal that I know, she had hit diamond in the past, sitting at sapphire. So I went to say today, I went and I looked because I went to her position. I said, holy cow, she's about to hit ruby. And I'm saying, congratulations on ruby, because I know that's going to happen in the next 3, 4, 5 days. But she's on her way back to diamond. And so then it's going to be double. And so I know that. So when I look in the report, I know how to go help somebody. And if somebody right here, there's one person in here that I really wanted to outline. Jennifer Rust. Okay. No rank last month. Sorry, Jennifer. But congratulations. Jennifer comes in. She's at no rank last month. Doesn't even get started. This month, platinum, because she signed up this month. So she's already at platinum. Well, maybe it was late last month. But here we are at platinum, and now look, I can see right here. Okay, she needs about 1,000 to get to sapphire. Great, that's going to be 5 sales on her left team, not her personally. Even though putting 4 more in gets her to platinum, if she puts 4 in and one other person puts somebody in on that team, on that left team, she will be a sapphire. So I want to get in there. Hey, Jennifer, how can I help you? Look, 4 more personals. Let's go. You got this. 12 days left in the month. You got this. You can hit sapphire. You guys see what I'm saying here? You can go into this report right here, and you can help your business by helping other people rank. If you're brand new here, I get that you might not have anybody in this report. And what is it? Go back to step 1. What is step 1? Get to platinum as fast as possible. Everything else will take care of itself if you will focus on that one thing. And to wrap up, today is the 20th. Including today, like I mentioned, there are 12 work days left. Anybody on here can be a platinum this month. 1 person a day. Now you might have to send out, and I hope you're sending out the links, because you can really help yourself out by using the ACE links that most of you have. Just copy and send them with a text. Hey man, came across something I'm really stoked about. Never seen anything like this before. Would love you to take a look. Details below. Boom. Send the text, send the link, get them on the webinars. Just do that. We're going to do a webinar in 1 hour and 10 minutes. Get them on the webinar. You do not have to recreate anything. You can use the tools that are already there. Whew. So, all right. Anybody, I'm going to go check the chat here real quick. I don't know if there's any questions in there, but if anybody has any questions on what I've covered, please, now would be the time to raise your virtual hand. And yes, Martha, yes, it does. Well, that's why in the report, I go to their spot and I go look at it. I think I got that covered. So anybody, raise your hand if you got any questions. Let's get out of this thing. Anybody at all? Anybody else? The webinar is the same webinar we've been doing every day for 2 months. It's the same thing. Same webinar. Yes, Derwin and Frank. Derwin first. What's up, brother?
Hey, sorry I'm late. I had a meeting. But I did get an interested party that wants to sign up in the midst of this meeting. So do I go to my back office and put him on my right side?
So first things first, I sent you the link, your link for him to join.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can send that link to him. He'll go into your holding tank. Everybody defaults at your holding tank. I'll send you the video on how to move him out of the holding tank down to your bottom right.
Okay.
Yep. Perfect. Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Derwin's one of my fellow pastors at our church, and he's going to crush it. He's going to crush it. Frank Tavares.
Hey, Terry, just to confirm, in order to get to the different levels, it doesn't have to be your personal sign up that gets there to, I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Your personal signups don't have to be the ones to rank for you to get to the different ranks, right?
Correct.
It's anybody on your team, correct?
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Until double diamond. But we don't need to have that conversation right now with everybody. Up until then, it's anybody all over, any ranks, doesn't matter. Personals, not personals, don't matter. It's all volume.
Perfect.
Candidly, guys, everything I just showed you is all volume. I put it in terms of people so that people know what they're trying to achieve. That's the whole mission. That's the whole reason I put it in terms of people. Because if you can focus on one thing, this goes a whole lot faster. I knew forever that once I got to 300 people on my short team, I would be a diamond. I knew that. As it turns out, that was closer to 250 people to hit diamond. And what I thought was going to be 1,000 to hit triple diamond was actually about 600, because I wasn't assuming any numbers in terms of new enrollments in the numbers you guys see on our presentations all the time, that 50, 100, 300, 500. We assume no sales are happening in that. That's just straight up residual income. Lorena.
Hi, Terry.
Hello.
I'm wondering, when somebody orders or joins your organization, do you receive any kind of notification, and if so, where?
You receive a notification for your personals. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Here, let me show you one thing, hon. So, come on, system. Jeez. Okay. Back over here under reports once again. Now I got to wait for it once again. Okay. Thank you so much. Maybe it'll do it. Right here. You see where it says right here, enrollment tree. You can, by date, see that right there? Lorena?
Yes, sorry, I'm shaking my head. You can't see that.
Okay.
Sorry, yes, okay,
All right.
I do.
That report right there, if you go into that report, it will show you everybody that comes into your organization.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, come on. This thing needs some coffee. Hang on one second. Let me put some coffee on this thing. When you come in here, guys, you're going to be able to see everybody that has joined by date. Well, you're going to have to trust me because this thing isn't getting to it, but that report right there is what you want to go get to. Okay, here it comes up. Now, enrollment tree by date. What I'm going to do here, see that sign up date right there? Oh,
yes.
It turns out, okay, oh, this one already has it in there. Okay, so these are all people, this is today, that's happened today. Those are the people right there. And we got a retail customer. Yes, retail customer, you guys go. So here's a rep and a rep. Retail customer, preferred customer, that means they got on subscribe and save with them. Great, that's volume, man. That's awesome. Great. So anyway, this report right here, enrollment tree by date. If you don't see all these up here at the top, just click on sign up date and it'll flip all the latest ones to the top. It's a great report.
Okay, so
go ahead.
Sorry, I'm just going to ask you another question. That little bell that's up at the right-hand corner, across from Report Center, you do not get notified there when somebody orders or enrolls?
Only your, wait, whoa. I don't know. I haven't seen that button yet. Prospects, rank advancement. No notifications yet. I don't know about this. I'm going to have to ask to see if this is live. That would be great.
It creates a lot of excitement when you see that, and you can, when you go to home, there's that notification as well. You can go in there and see who's all ordered and exactly what they ordered, if they could get that bell working.
Dang. Come on. I'm glad I joined the Zoom today.
And or email. Like, we don't get any, and I thought maybe it was just because I'm from Canada, because that's been an issue with these kinds of back offices.
Okay.
But if you guys aren't either, then that, like,
I was gonna say, I think we get an email, correct, Terry?
For your personals,
Yeah.
when your personals place an order or when they join. She's talking about for rank advancements and things like that. And if that's available, man, if that's available for everybody, well, you don't want to know about everybody's order.
Terry. I'm talking about orders and people joining your company. I get nothing, no notification.
For your personals, you should.
Okay, I'm not. So should I message customer service then on that?
Hang on one second here. Hang on.